Hi everyone, this is Trevor from Ottawa's Most Unique, and today we'll be in Centretown reviewing some famous poutines, some unique spots. So let's just go, bud. Alright, so this is our first ever review, so I'm going to explain a few things just so we're on the same page. Number one, how unique is it in the Ottawa community? What shines from this place and what element of it is known across the Ottawa community? Number two, the food. Is it even good? Scale of 1 to 10, I'm sure y'all can follow that one. And finally, what are the vibes? Does this place's food shine so well, it doesn't even need to have good vibes? Or is this so extravagant that, you have to go out, don't do takeout, come see this place for yourself? We'll be reviewing all of these different things today in today's video, and we're gonna be hitting up Elgin Street Diner and the Great Canadian Poutinerie. So let's go, bud. All right, everyone. So here we are, Elgin Street Diner. We got ourselves a wonderful, beautiful poutine, and it's steaming right now. It's also like minus 14 right now. So, yeah, essentially a little bit about this place. This place was opened in 1993, so they actually just celebrated their 30-year anniversary last year. So that's a big milestone in the Ottawa community. So this place is also never closed, never has closed, not that I'm aware of at least, and it's always open 24/7. Christmas, you want a nice Elgin Street Diner poutine, go for it, bud. You want yourself a milkshake, go for it, bud. And you know what? Prices are pretty reasonable, especially in this economy. So anyways, we're gonna take a look at this poutine. Some things about this poutine, what makes it really unique is that it's won multiple awards in the Ottawa community. It has been a fan favorite for the Ottawa community for probably a decade plus. And also what makes this really unique is that it's completely vegetarian. The sauce, which is a very dark sauce, as you can see, is actually mushroom based. So there is no beef, which is typical in poutine. So these are cheese curds, which are really wonderful. You can't have a poutine without cheese curds. These are a Canadian staple. And so you should always have cheese curds in a poutine. And as we can tell here, the fries here are nice, pretty crispy. It's been sitting there for about like a couple of minutes, so it's not too bad, but anyways, let's give it a shot. Go in for the first bite. Gotta have a nice, homogeneous bite with all of the ingredients together. It's really f***ing good. That's really good. Honestly, guys, this is an amazing poutine. I don't even know what to tell you guys, but let's start. The vibes are immaculate, is all I'm gonna say. People there are super nice. If you wanna come here late at night, you wanna get yourself some food after a night out, go for it. That's what they're here for. They're open all the damn time, and they're really well known in the Ottawa community. Now, what makes them really unique, they have a few dishes, I think, that make them extraordinarily, and they do stand out. One of my favorites personally is the blue plate dish. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but essentially it's like 3 eggs, 3 toast, 3 bacon, sausage, all these different things, and a poutine as well. And it's honestly like for like 20 some dollars, just in the low 20s, it's amazing value. So I'd say for uniqueness in the Ottawa community, it's pretty high up there. All right, so for the vibes, I'll give them a 9-1. Great vibes, it's really up my alley. I love a place that you can just kind of go in whenever you want. People are in a good mood. That's really high up for me. It's not on the fancy side, but it's on the nice and hospitable, really kind people side, which I love. The food itself, now we're rating the poutine, not the entirety of the menu, right? We're rating this poutine, this beautiful poutine. It's vegetarian. Not that I really care about vegetarianism, to be honest, but as the assembly, as the holy trinity that makes a poutine, fries, gravy, cheese, I'm gonna rate this a nice 8.5. That's it. 8.5 out of 10. This is what we're doing. Elgin Street Diner has earned a beautiful score, 8.7 on average. Let's just go for it. Let's go, bud, to the next one. Restaurant number 2. Who's ready? right here, the Great Canadian Poutinerie. Honestly, just gonna say it right away, the vibes, almost like a 10 out of 10. I'll give it like a nice 9.3 out of 10. I'll tell you why. Inside, the decorations, the decor is amazing. Whoever designed that place, I'm gonna give them a deluxe high five if I see them, because I'll tell you, it was gorgeous. It felt like I was in like an Airbnb cottage. It was all warm, incandescent light bulbs, some nice lo-fi. It was good, and the people, super hospitable, 10 out of 10. Would 100% recommend just going for the vibes and definitely eating in. So, give that a 9.3, that's my actual score. Now, a little bit about the place. So this place has not always been called the Great Canadian Poutinerie. This actually was under various different names, most notably in the past, the Vanier Snack Shack. It's been operating since the mid-90s, and in Vanier, it actually won the heart of the community multiple times. Now this is a family-owned business. It's been through multiple generations, from father to son, as well as the uncle. So very family-owned business. They're very proud, obviously, and I believe in 2014, if I'm not mistaken, they kind of did the full-on rebranding to the Great Canadian Poutinerie. They're sticking to that name, and you know what? For good reasons. Guess how many are on the menu? How many varieties of poutine? 18. 18 different poutines. That is wild. And they have some different, creative, very unique poutines. And so in terms of the uniqueness, I'd give this a high rating. I do think this is one of the most unique poutine places in Ottawa. You got butter chicken poutines, Philly cheesesteak poutines, you got pulled pork poutine. So it's all good stuff. Now, pulled pork poutine is actually what we're having tonight. And the reason being, I asked the gentleman inside, I'm like, what's your most famous poutine? He's like, you know what? I think we sell this one the most. So we gotta go with what people love. And we're just gonna kind of dig into it and give it a shot. So we already know, in terms of the uniqueness, in terms of the vibes, it's already scored extremely high. This is homemade barbecue sauce as well. Vegetarian, except for the pulled pork, obviously. Wow. This barbecue sauce, I wish I had the recipe. I'd put that on ribs. I'd smoke it in different things. It's amazing. I actually am a huge fan of the barbecue sauce. Now, let me take a chance of these fries and stuff. Okay. The gravy is fantastic. I like the crisp of the potatoes. Ideally, I'd actually like them to be a little more cooked. And the reason being is because I like it to have a nice crispiness. Now, obviously, you're kind of layering potatoes, or potato chips, not potato chips, sorry, fries on top of like gravy and stuff like that. They're gonna get soggy. That's just a poutine. But a little bit of crisp would have been nice for me. They are decently crispy, which I really like. The gravy is phenomenal. This is not a homemade gravy. I do have to say that. But, and the pulled pork in and of itself is just fantastic. I mean, that with the barbecue sauce, I think this is what carries this poutine. So, having understood all that, trying a very unique poutine, and looking at all the ingredients combined, I'm gonna give it a nice 7-8. Great poutine, can't complain. Yeah, it's just, it's really good. Can't complain. 7-8 is a fantastic score. And I thoroughly enjoyed this poutine. Do I enjoy it as much as Elgin Street Diner? No, but Elgin Street Diner has a special place in my heart. I do appreciate the sauce a bit more, and I find that it just kind of blends really well together. This one, you can taste the different layers of the poutine individually, but as a homogeneous piece, I think they kind of don't necessarily blend all that well together. That's why I'm giving it a 7-8. Still a super fantastic score. Go in there for the wonderful vibes. Altogether, if you look at the vibes and the beautiful 7-8 score, you're still looking in the mid to high 8s. It's an amazing score. And guess what, everyone? That is Ottawa's most unique. Out.